you want. And I can be the same distance from the actor, and I can be a good actor. And
Woody Allen never cared about traditional movie stars or Hollywood glamour.
Sounds rolling.
47, take 4.
While other directors chase the biggest names and most beautiful faces, Allen searched for something rarer, actors who could make his written words sound like natural human speech.
3 movie star crushes you had either as a kid or as an adult.
Rita Hayworth, Vivian Leigh.
For over 5 decades, Allen has built his reputation on dialogue that crackles with intelligence, anxiety, and wit. His scripts demand performers who can handle rapid-fire conversations about art, relationships, and existential dread without making it sound like a college lecture or therapy session. Allen understands that his neurotic, intellectual characters require special handling. The wrong actor can make his carefully crafted dialogue feel forced or pretentious. The right performer transforms scripted perfection into what feels like spontaneous conversation between real people. His casting choices reveal a director who values authenticity over star power. He seeks actors who can embody intelligence without showing off, who can be vulnerable without being pathetic, and who can find humor in life's disappointments without turning everything into a joke. The performers who earned Allen's deepest trust share common qualities. They make complex ideas accessible, they find truth in neurotic behavior, and they understand that great acting often means making the audience forget they're watching a performance at all. These 6 actors help define Allen's cinematic voice by bringing genuine humanity to his uniquely crafted fictional worlds. 6. Max von Sydow. Woody Allen found in Max von Sydow something he had always admired from a distance.
He's a genius that he imbues that material with a quality that makes you come.
The gravity and intelligence of European art cinema brought to his own neurotic New York stories. When Allen cast von Sydow in Hannah and Her Sisters, he wasn't just hiring an actor. He was connecting his work to the Ingmar Bergman films that had shaped his artistic vision decades earlier. The Swedish actor represented everything Allen respected about serious filmmaking. Von Sydow approached Allen's material with the same seriousness he brought to classical drama. His character, a bitter artist struggling with depression and creative failure, could have been simply unpleasant in lesser hands. Instead, von Sydow found the humanity in this difficult man. He made audiences understand the pain behind the anger, the vulnerability beneath the harsh exterior. Every scene felt honest rather than performed. What impressed Allen most was von Sydow's ability to make philosophical conversations feel natural and necessary. His scenes discussing art, mortality, and human relationships never felt like lectures or pretentious display. The actor brought European sophistication to Allen's distinctly American anxieties. His presence elevated the entire film, proving that Allen's vision could accommodate different cultural perspectives. Von Sydow never tried to be funny or charming, simply existing as a complete human being. For Allen, von Sydow represented the highest level of acting craft, complete honesty in service of character truth, regardless of whether that truth was comfortable or appealing to audiences. 5. Judy Davis. Woody Allen discovered in Judy Davis an actress who could match his character's intellectual intensity while bringing a fierce, emotional honesty that elevated every scene she entered.
Woody Allen, but certainly it's difficult for somebody like me to have a normal relationship with him. I've seen him.
Davis possessed something rare in Allen's world, the ability to be simultaneously brilliant and completely unguarded. Her Australian directness cut through pretension like a knife, making Allen's neurotic New Yorkers seem almost restrained by comparison. She brought raw authenticity to roles that could have felt merely clever or constructed. Davis never softened her characters to make them more likable or accessible to audiences. Whether playing jealous wives, ambitious writers, or emotionally fragile women, she presented them as complete human beings with all their contradictions intact. Her performances in films like Husbands and Wives and Deconstructing, Harry revealed layers of complexity that even Allen's detailed scripts couldn't fully capture. She found depths in dialogue that surprised even the man who wrote the words. Her intensity never felt forced or theatrical, simply truthful. What impressed Allen most was Davis's fearless approach to unlikable behavior and difficult emotions. She could make audiences sympathize with characters who were selfish, manipulative, or cruel without ever asking for pity or understanding. Her intelligence showed in every line reading, every gesture, every moment of silence. Davis proved that Allen's female characters could be just as complex and morally ambiguous as his male protagonists. For Allen, Davis represented the perfect fusion of intellectual sophistication and emotional fearlessness, creating performances that challenged audiences while serving his vision of human relationships as beautifully complicated disasters. 4. Wallace Shawn. Woody Allen found in Wallace Shawn the perfect physical embodiment of intellectual anxiety made flesh.
It's really been the victim of a miscarriage of justice on the part of the film community.
Shawn's distinctive appearance and nervous energy transformed him into the ideal Allen ensemble player, someone who could steal scenes without overwhelming the main story. His presence immediately signaled that audiences were entering Allen's specific universe of neurotic, overthinking New Yorkers. Every appearance felt both surprising and completely natural within Allen's carefully constructed world. Shawn's delivery of Allen's rapid-fire dialogue was masterful in its apparent effortlessness. He made complex philosophical discussions sound like casual dinner conversation between old friends. His characters often served as Greek chorus figures, commenting on the action while revealing their own insecurities and obsessions. Whether playing a theater director in Manhattan or various intellectuals in later films, Shawn brought consistent authenticity to roles that could have become mere caricatures. What made Shawn indispensable to Allen was his ability to be simultaneously ridiculous and profound. His characters were often the butt of jokes, yet they possessed genuine wisdom and emotional depth. He could make audiences laugh at his physical presence while respecting his intellectual contributions to conversations about art, relationships, and modern life. His nervous energy perfectly matched Allen's own on-screen persona, creating a sense of shared anxiety. For Allen, Shawn represented the ideal supporting player, distinctive enough to be memorable, talented enough to enhance every scene, and generous enough to serve the larger ensemble without demanding individual spotlight or special treatment. 3. Mia Farrow. Woody Allen discovered Mia Farrow, an actress who could transform fragility into strength and vulnerability into power.
Even Mr. Allen knows that. First of all, he knows Dylan, and you can't coach Dylan into anything. And second of all, it's obvious from
Their collaboration spanned 13 films, creating some of Allen's most psychologically complex female characters. Farrow possessed a rare ability to appear delicate while revealing underlying steel beneath the surface. Her performances explored different aspects of modern womanhood, with intelligence and emotional honesty that elevated Allen's scripts. Farrow's range impressed Allen more than her beauty or star status. She could play innocent victims, manipulative schemers, devoted mothers, and ambitious career women with equal conviction. Her characters in films like The Purple Rose of Cairo and Hannah and Her Sisters showed different sides of her personality and acting ability. Each role revealed new depths in both performer and the types of women Allen chose to write. What made Farrow essential to Allen's vision was her ability to make neurotic behavior sympathetic rather than merely annoying. Her characters worried, obsessed, and made questionable decisions, yet audiences understood their motivations and felt genuine concern for their outcomes. She found humor in anxiety without mocking the real pain behind it. Her delivery of Allen's dialogue felt natural and spontaneous. Farrow brought European sophistication to Allen's New York stories, having grown up in Hollywood royalty yet maintaining accessibility and genuine emotion. Her presence grounded Allen's more fantastical elements while enhancing the realistic relationship dynamics that formed the heart of his best work. For Allen, Farrow represented the evolution of his female characters from simple romantic interests to complex, fully realized human beings. 2. Michael Caine. Woody Allen found in Michael Caine an actor who could bring effortless sophistication to his neurotic New York world.
Over the years, we've remained very friendly. We walk the streets, talk about movies.
Without ever seeming out of place or artificially inserted. Caine possessed the rare ability to be simultaneously charming and morally questionable, making audiences like characters who made ethically dubious choices. His British accent and natural elegance added European flavor to Allen's distinctly American anxieties. Every performance felt both polished and completely natural within Allen's carefully constructed universe. Caine's work in Hannah and Her Sisters revealed his perfect understanding of Allen's moral complexity. His character was selfish, unfaithful, and manipulative, yet Caine made him genuinely likable and sympathetic. He never tried to soften the character's flaws or make excuses for bad behavior. Instead, he presented a complete human being with recognizable weaknesses and understandable motivations. His chemistry with multiple actresses created believable relationship dynamics. What impressed Allen most was Caine's professional approach to dialogue-heavy scenes. He made Allen's rapid-fire conversations feel spontaneous and natural, never struggling with the rhythm or pace of complex discussions. His characters could discuss philosophy, art, and relationships with equal facility and genuine interest. Caine brought working-class authenticity to upper-class sophistication, creating characters who felt both aspirational and accessible. Their multiple collaborations proved that Allen could direct established international stars without losing his distinctive voice or vision. Caine enhanced Allen's world while maintaining his own screen presence and personality. For Allen, Caine represented proof that great actors could serve his specific sensibilities while bringing their own considerable talents and experience to enhance the overall storytelling. 1. Diane Keaton. Woody Allen discovered in Diane Keaton not just his ideal leading lady, but his perfect creative partner who could embody his neurotic sensibilities.
We go back a long way, Diane and I, but I don't know how to describe her to you, actually. You're probably familiar, fictional movie character.
While making them appealing and relatable to audiences worldwide. Their collaboration on Annie Hall created one of cinema's most memorable romantic comedies and established the template for Allen's future female characters. Keaton brought intelligence, vulnerability, and impeccable comedic timing to roles that could have been merely quirky or self-indulgent in lesser hands. Keaton's natural neurosis perfectly matched Allen's own on-screen persona, creating believable romantic chemistry between two equally anxious, overthinking intellectuals. She made Allen's rapid-fire dialogue sound like genuine conversation rather than scripted performance. Her delivery of complex philosophical discussions felt spontaneous and emotionally honest. Whether discussing relationships, art, or life's disappointments, Keaton found truth in every exchange without ever seeming forced or artificial. What made Keaton indispensable to Allen's vision was her ability to be simultaneously strong and vulnerable, intelligent and insecure. Her characters possessed genuine depth and complexity, avoiding simple categorization as either victim or victor in romantic relationships. She could be funny without sacrificing emotional authenticity, neurotic without becoming annoying, and intellectual without seeming pretentious or inaccessible to regular audiences. Their personal and professional relationship influenced Allen's entire approach to writing female characters. Keaton proved that women in Allen's films could be just as complex, funny, and philosophically interesting as his male protagonists. For Allen, Keaton represented the perfect fusion of his artistic vision with genuine human warmth, creating performances that defined his career and influenced romantic comedy for decades. Woody Allen built his career on finding actors who could make his written words sound like real conversation. These 6 performers proved that intelligence, authenticity, and natural delivery matter more than traditional star power. Subscribe for more insights into cinema's greatest collaborations.